track has 800,000 streams. No one wrote it. No musician played a note. It was generated in under a minute by a model and uploaded to every major platform by a distributor that never asked who made it. Somewhere, a royalty meter is ticking, fractions of a cent at a time, into an account holding thousands more tracks just like it. AI music is earning real streaming royalties at real scale right now. Some of it is a legitimate catalog business. Some is fraud the platforms are racing to purge. Start with how music pays. Platforms pool subscription and ad money, then divide it by share of total streams. Every play earns a sliver, often around a third of a cent. A single song is meaningless. 10,000 songs, each catching a trickle of plays, becomes a river. The model was always volume. For decades, only labels could produce at that scale. Then generative tools collapsed the cost of a finished track from a studio session to a single prompt, and the volume game opened to anyone. Tools like Suno and Udio generate a complete, mastered song, vocals and all, from a text description in about a minute. An operator can produce hundreds a day. Distributors that push music everywhere charge little and ask nothing about origin, so the playbook is obvious. Generate a large catalog, target low-attention listening where nobody checks the artist, lo-fi, ambient, focus, sleep, and let the trickle accumulate. The tracks do not need to be loved. They need to be played, quietly, 10,000 times over. Here is the part that separates a business from a scam. Real plays versus fake plays. A legitimate AI catalog earns when real humans actually listen, drawn in by a playlist, a mood, a search. That is slow, modest, and survivable. The fraud version uses bots, networks of fake accounts, streaming the operator's own tracks on repeat to siphon royalties from the pool that belongs to real artists. Same AI tracks. Completely different crime. The platforms tolerate the first, barely, and are hunting the second. The crackdown is real, and it has teeth. In 2024, U.S. prosecutors indicted a man who allegedly used AI-generated music and bot accounts to stream his own catalog and collect over $10 million in royalties. It was called one of the first criminal cases of its kind. Spotify has purged tens of thousands of tracks tied to artificial streaming and now penalizes distributors caught delivering it. The platforms cannot tell who made a song, but they are getting good at telling whether the plays are real. Fake streams are the trapdoor. Platforms are also moving on volume itself. Spotify changed its model so tracks below a minimum annual stream count earn nothing, killing the trickle from millions of barely played uploads. Deezer began flagging fully AI-generated tracks and excluding them from recommendations and royalty pools. The direction is clear. The free ride for mass, low-quality uploads is closing. What survives is catalogs that earn genuine, sustained plays, which is what careful operators are building. So who actually earns cleanly? The operators treating it like a real catalog business. They generate in genres people stream passively, curate for quality instead of dumping everything, get into legitimate playlists through real pitching, and disclose when required. Their per-track earnings are small, but across a tended catalog of thousands with real listeners, the total is meaningful and durable. They are not gaming the pool. They are competing for attention in the most attention-light corner of music, and the AI made their production costs near zero. The ownership question is the crack under all of it. When a model generates a track, who owns the rights, and can you even register it for royalties? The law is unsettled and varies by country. Some collection societies require a human author. Some AI tools grant commercial rights, some do not. An operator building on shaky rights is building on sand, one policy clarification away from losing the claim to their own royalties. The plays might be real and the income might still evaporate from a rights question nobody answered. There is a market consequence, too. As AI floods streaming with millions of tracks, the royalty pool splits more ways, so every real artist's slice shrinks. That has made musicians, and increasingly the platforms, openly hostile to AI catalogs, even honest ones. So the legitimate operator faces a reputational headwind on top of the policy one. The smart ones brand transparently, lean into niches where listeners do not care about the source, and avoid genres where being caught as AI is fatal. So the real lesson, stripped of hype. AI music royalties are a genuine income stream and a genuine trap, separated almost entirely by one choice, real plays or fake ones. Build for actual listeners and you have a small, legal, durable catalog the Crackdown does not touch. Reach for bots and inflated streams and you are not an operator, you are a defendant in waiting. The technology made the tracks free. It did nothing to change the difference between earning a royalty and stealing one. If you wanted to do it the clean way, the steps are dull and they hold up. Generate in genres built for passive listening. Curate hard, upload your best, not your everything. Settle the rights question before you scale, using distributors that grant clear commercial ownership. Pitch real playlists and earn real plays. Disclose where required and brand honestly. And never buy streams. The whole edge here is that production now costs nothing. The shortcut that fakes the demand is the thing guaranteed to take it all away. 800,000 streams of a song no one wrote. The number is real, and so is the royalty it earns. What it is worth depends entirely on whether the people listening were people. The platforms cannot see who made the music, but they can see who is faking the audience, and they have started sending the fakers to court. The tools made the song free. They left the oldest rule in the business exactly where it was. You can manufacture a track in a minute. You cannot manufacture an audience without getting caught. Before the next one, this channel runs on MXEL. Creators earn crypto for the content they already make, paid for real work instead of fighting a royalty pool that keeps shrinking. If the clean version of earning at scale is what you want, that is it. It is at MXEL.com. Make the thing. Get paid for it.